The history of Portugal is a rich and complex narrative spanning over two millennia, from ancient civilizations to modern democratic governance. Here's a condensed overview of key periods and events in Portuguese history. Pre-Roman period c. 800 BCE to 218 BCE, the territory of present-day Portugal was inhabited by various indigenous peoples, including the Lusitanians, Celts, and Iberians. These tribes engaged in agriculture, trade, and warfare, leaving behind archaeological sites and artifacts that attest to their cultural and technological achievements. Roman rule to 18 BCE, 5th century CE, Portugal was incorporated into the Roman Republic and later the Roman Empire as the province of Lusitania. Roman rule brought urbanization, infrastructure development, and the spread of Latin language and culture to Portugal. Cities such as Bracara Augusta, modern-day Braga, and Olisipo, modern-day Lisbon, flourished as administrative centers and trading hubs. Visigothic Kingdom, 5th-8th centuries. Following the fall of the Western Roman Empire, Portugal came under the rule of the Visigoths, a Germanic tribe that established a kingdom in Iberia. The Visigothic period was marked by political instability, religious conflict, and cultural synthesis between Roman, Germanic, and indigenous traditions. Islamic conquest 8th-12th centuries. In the 8th century, the Moors, Islamic Berber, and Arab forces from North Africa invaded the Iberian Peninsula and conquered Portugal. The Moors established the Umayyad Caliphate in Iberia, with major cities such as Al-Andalus, modern-day Andalusia, and Algarve, modern-day Algarve, becoming centers of Islamic civilization, art, and science. Reconquista and County Portucalense, 9th-12th centuries. The Reconquista, a centuries-long Christian reconquest of the Iberian Peninsula, began in the 9th century and culminated in the establishment of the Kingdom of Portugal. Count Vimara Perez, a nobleman from the Kingdom of Asturias, founded the County Portucalense in the 9th century, laying the foundation for the future Portuguese nation. Formation of the Kingdom of Portugal, 12th-13th centuries. The County Portucalense gained autonomy and expanded its territory under the rule of Afonso I, who declared himself King of Portugal in 1139. The Kingdom of Portugal became officially recognized by neighboring kingdoms and the Pope, marking the beginning of Portugal as an independent and sovereign nation. The reign of Afonso I and his successors saw the consolidation of Portuguese territory, the codification of laws, and the promotion of Christianization and cultural identity. Age of Discoveries, 15th-16th centuries. Portugal's Age of Discoveries, led by explorers such as Vasco da Gama, Pedro Álvares Cabral, and Ferdinand Magellan, transformed Portugal into a global maritime power. Portuguese explorers pioneered new sea routes to Africa, Asia, and the Americas, establishing trade networks, colonies, and maritime empires. Portugal became a center of commerce, culture, and innovation, with Lisbon emerging as one of Europe's wealthiest and most cosmopolitan cities. Union with Spain, 1580 to 1640. In 1580, Portugal entered a dynastic union with Spain under the Habsburg monarchy, following the Portuguese succession crisis known as the War of the Portuguese Succession. The Iberian Union brought political and economic integration between Portugal and Spain, but also led to conflicts, revolts, and the loss of Portuguese autonomy. Portuguese resistance to Spanish rule culminated in the Portuguese Restoration War, which resulted in the restoration of Portuguese independence in 1640. Enlightenment and absolutism, 18th-19th centuries. The Enlightenment period brought significant social, political, and cultural changes to Portugal, with intellectuals such as the Marquis of Pombal promoting secularism, modernization, and reform. The reign of King Joseph I and his prime minister, the Marquis of Pombal, saw the centralization of power, administrative reforms, and economic development. However, Portugal's absolutist monarchy also faced challenges such as corruption, economic decline, and foreign invasions. Liberal Revolution and Modern Portugal 19th–21st centuries in 1820. Portugal experienced a liberal revolution that led to the establishment of a constitutional monarchy and the adoption of a liberal constitution. Portugal underwent political instability, civil unrest, and colonial wars in Africa, Asia, and South America throughout the 19th and 20th centuries. The Carnation Revolution of 1974 brought an end to Portugal's authoritarian regime, leading to the establishment of a democratic republic and the decolonization of Portugal's overseas territories. Since then, Portugal has experienced political stability, economic growth, and integration into European and global institutions, becoming known for its vibrant culture, tourism industry, and high quality of life.